All right, so this next one, is a kind of odd one in my opinion, at least. I mean, I would never put this on a lucid dreaming don'ts list. I might put some warning signs and shit around it, but I would never say just flat out, you shouldn't do this. And this one is the recommendation to not have lucid sex in your dreams. All right, and so when I heard this said, in multiple places, I really wanted to see, what their reasoning was behind it. So I found these three, and they're not all bad reasons. I mean, one of them in particular, I've brought it before on my channel and shit. But, the first one is one that I just flat out disagree with. And I've heard this too said in multiple places that, some people will say that in a lucid dream, you can't climax, right? Which is just not right. That's just inaccurate. I mean, I could see how perhaps like the action and effort of it, right, or whatever, could wake you up out of the dream, right, which can certainly happen. But tell me, why couldn't you climax? You know what I mean? Because fucking, of course you can. So that's an odd one. The other reason, kind of linked to the first one in some sense, is that it makes your dreams shorter. Or if you're gonna try and get it on, and then the effort of it wakes you up, or you do climax and it's such a strong feeling that it wakes you up, that can cut your dreams short. But even with that, there's such an easy and obvious workaround to that, where just do it at the end of the dream, right? Where, granted, if this is your first lucid dream, it can be hard to tell this, I guess, but once you've had enough under your belt, you can absolutely tell when the dream is starting to end. If you go ahead and fucking seal the deal at that point, don't mind my son back there, he's too young, uh, you know, and then you wake up out of the dream for whatever reason, the dream's only that much shorter, right? It was at the end of the dream, so why would that even matter? So I don't see that second reason, holding much weight. And so the last one is that it can become a habit, or more importantly, in my opinion, like a roadblock, right? Where, every time you get lucid, that's just going to be your go-to thing to go ahead and try and do. Where a lot of people, when they first start having lucid dreams, is when they're a teenager, right? And what happens when you're a teenager? Hormones through the roof. Plus, when you're in REM, for both males and females, you're already aroused, so it's going to make everything that much more tempting, right? So that can become a problem, right? But even then, I would say this is something you're going to deal with your, an urge you're going to fucking have, I'm assuming, in your entire lucid dreaming career. Maybe not when you're really old, but even then, I don't see why not. But anyway, learning how to manage that urge, seems like something you need to do, right? So in that learning process, fucking might as well get it on and enjoy yourself.